on the last point of this series. Well, there is a disappointment. A gear problem.
Yeah, possibly.
Down
I hope it's
side.
not something silly like... on it.
Yeah, he's got the
gear lever's fallen off.
Maybe. Disaster.
Oh, actually, no, didn't go out the gears then.
No, that was him just clutching and revving, wasn't it?
Very emotional kid. In this class for a while, Keith, what do you think?
20 years old.
Fastest lap of the race, guess who?
Yeah. Jack Miller looking again at the inside of
Oh, that was late. He ain't going to make that corner. Yeah, that's it there, Gwen. What are you doing? Come on, mate.
Crutchlow 7th.
Hey. You know, we saw the speed that the Yamahas have got, the further up. Normally, we see him in this, still 10 laps to go. But, I mean, at best, you'd have to say if he got in front of Miller and Chip. Oh, someone had some speed there.
They're supposed to be the same.
Yeah, I think must have been about getting...
Viñales goes second then. Third.
Next question is Keith. Andrea Dovizioso is yet...
Yeah, Ducati. Only Loris Capirossi has won on a Ducati around this racetrack.
You definitely would have thought. Yep, all the way back in 2006 that was for Loris.
Bobby's got the pace, late race. He'll be looking to try and make the most of that late on. Flip back to 4th place. Viñales is in front of him. But Alex Rins is well up the road now. 0.9, another 2/10 to your race leader. So this is all about these guys. Through comes the street, didn't he?
He's one of those riders who's so frustrating to ride against because you don't know how.
Yeah, everything's waggling and hanging out.
Sparks fly.
He is all action, no doubt. Maverick Viñales is in 3rd, but for how long? Back in the box. Danilo's gone past Morbidelli as well. He's been going good this weekend, Danilo, but it really didn't show, did he? The best of 2019 for him already. I don't think he's been going that good in qualifying.
36, wasn't he, round here? But, hang on, it was wrong person.
Okay, it's 3.9 second lead as he comes to the end of yet another lap. 8 lap, the one where he nudged Jorge Lorenzo on the Yamaha, if you remember going back a bit.
Going, his last top 10 finish was back in...
3 odd seconds, so yeah, it's a long way behind.
4 seconds behind
Stefan Spargo in 12th place, Taka Nakagami in 11th place. We're back with the race
at 38.4. Wow,
a machine. Here's balance.
Get past someone who accelerates away from you every time you pick the bike up. Today for Zwambia, and 10 laps hard work chipping away at it.
Fast, he just squirts out of the corner. You know, under normal circumstances, Valentino going.
Every ounce, every lap this man has ever done. All that
he did. He went out too wide, and Jack immediately cut to the inside to the first turn here.
And that's the way Jack rides, and then Jack sort of Ducati sort of jumps away a little bit on acceleration. Is he going to have a go around here into turn 5? This is turn...
Would be brave.
He is.
And to be frank with you, for 8th place here, Spargo just on 1 point at the moment on the KTM.
He's not far.
The outside.
Just perfect.
Yeah, just enough to block him from cutting inside. Cal, yeah. That is going to be equally as difficult. 3.8 second lead at the line last time around. From
how much Polo Spargo is going to want to scalp Lorenzo here.
He's there.
Too many Red Bulls before the race.
I wonder what the gap is now. Alex Rins, 3.8 again. The Suzuki man.
Rossi said, sorry Keith.
He'll be watching his dashboard.
At this point in the race, you've got Danilo Petrucci just set his fastest lap, and Valentino.
Pretty impressive. We got a 10th out of the fastest lap of the race.
Yeah,
pretty impressive.
Here comes Rossi on. I bet he never thought he was going to pass him at this point.
Yeah,
in the race.
And all in one sector, Morbidelli has gone back to 8th place because Valentino Rossi, once he got past that Ducati, that extra squirt is so typically Valet. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
Jack won that roadblock.
He really had. Yeah. No, he really had, and I think he would be actually from that bike.
Exactly.
That's how it works.
Very true.
So now we've got 6th place for Valentino.
But this,
you've got to wonder, haven't you? With 5 laps to go now. Well, those two Ducatis are a long way up the road, but not that tantalising time we've got left. Let's keep an eye on Rossi's time once he gets a clip Petrucci. No, 2.5 off the back of Petrucci. That's doable. That would be pretty special.
This man's looked great again all weekend.
The absolute
in the
tiniest
race.
Today in the race. He hasn't.
Just that Suzuki, for whatever reason, it seems to.
But you could say the same about the Professor that's tucked in. He's going to try and make that place.
And Maverick Viñales needs this in Argentina, an 11th place last
time out, if you remember as well. He was proper. Maverick getting the board, mile. Angel Nieto Herrera.
13.
Last corner.
He's on the penalty loop.
Dobby can sniff this place quite easily. It feels.
Exactly, and you'd assume that Ducati would struggle a little bit in flowing corners.
Tell you what, Mav was good. On to turn 8. Wonderfully busy, isn't it? Through the two right-handers. Beautifully fast corners. Motorbike racers
control the rear of the bike a lot easier. The slow hairpin.
Go with it. Here we go then.
And Aleix Espargaro. Do you think Aleix will be
this bike though here this weekend? This is a little disappointing, I would say.
He's riding it a little bit more like Marquez, a bit more aggressive. Bike's moving around a little bit.
Disaster 4. Andrea Iannone today. Looking down the order, Bradley Smith is in 19th place at the moment in front of Hafiz Syrin. Alex Rins, who looks so casual, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Looks so.
Do you know what I mean, Keith? It's his personality. He's just a real. When you just have to put your feet down.
Yeah, that's true. So, Jack Miller.
What were we saying? Because he's gesturing it.
So,
what a shame to crash at this point in the race.
There's a lot of.
And a third and a.
It is Aleix.
And then he cuts back under him.
It was predicted.
It was predicted.
Aleix is lucky to have stayed on that.
The problem is when you get too incredibly. This man must be smiling in his helmet after that last race, that crash.
A bit left to go then for Marc Marquez.
Can Dovi. I tell you what, they're not that. Rins is not that far.
How should we say? Judging it perfectly.
Well,
back in front by a point over Alex Rins. Last lap time. Alex Rins is there, although Maverick Vinales has closed him down a bit.
He set their fastest lap. This has to be Vinales, otherwise the last of the late breakers, Dovizioso, and then
gets it on the gas.
Use that Italian
to pull it down. Yes, he has pulled it to the apex.
Well,
blocked off Dobby's
forward this race to the last corner because it's coming. He has to have
place on the Suzuki. It's been a superb ride from the 42.
If you risk it into the last corner.
Here we go through the fast, long right-handers. This Dobby is the man on the brakes. Marc Marquez comes to Jorge Lorenzo corner first. Make that enough on the Yamaha to hold on to that third place. Dobby is going to be thwarted. Canyon, 26 years old. His 46th win then in MotoGP. So we have a Honda, a Suzuki and a Yamaha across the line. Valentino Rossi gets 6th place from way down on the grid.
30 times here, it's a Spanish rider, first, second, it's fair play to him. I said he had to do the best lap of the race and he set his fastest lap on that.
3rd place. Well, here's a man that's had a funny old week down, slid off in pit lane for no good reason other than the fact the slope was going the wrong.
Like I say, 12th in the championship.
But will he be able to carry it forward?
We've seen him around there win races.
A sea of red. Well done.
Very impressive from this man as well.
Cal Crutchlow, factory Hondas, 8th, 9th and 10th. Aleix Espargaro in 12th. Paul Espargaro didn't 14th, and Tito Rabat gets the last point in 15th. Yeah, Fabio Quartararo, pole sitter. Yeah, I wonder what went wrong with it. There it is. Oh, I'll tell you what, that could have been a bit nutty if he'd gone around the back there.
Yeah, so frustrating.
Yeah, very.
Full body.
He's got himself stuck on top of the fence. I had to do that one night and I got myself stuck on the top of the fence trying to get out the pub after. Yeah, but the funny bit of it was when I looked the other side.
There's not a feeling quite like when you've had an incredible race and it's been down lap.
It's wonderful.
It's just great. All the endorphins flow. You sit up, you wave to the crowd. It's a special moment.
Member from Texas. Well, they're back with us.
You know, when you start, and especially here, difficult to overtake. He's 4th in the championship by a point.
Yeah,
from Rins.